Hey, Den family, welcome back. Another episode of Lunatics going into women's changing rooms and public fitness centers. And I'm talking those who claim to be trans women. We're biological men, and the last one we did on this was from up in Alaska, and it was in the Planet Fitness Center. This one is at Lifetime Fitness Center. And this was in Colorado. Okay, with a trans woman, which listen, he's a man, even though this person had their legal name and gender change done. You call him a man. I don't care. This person did not do anything for surgery, especially bottom surgery. Goes into a women's locker room with women and girls, underage girls, causing a panic in there, being escorted out of this fitness center. Okay, and there have been multiple complaints of this person going into a locker room with women and young girls naked and not having any bottom surgery done to fit in. So what happened? What also happened at Lifetime Fitness Center? They revoked his membership, and I agree with that. It's no business going into a women's locker room if they haven't had the full bottom surgery done to fit in. The only reason he had a legal name and gender change done without bottom surgery is to get his jollies off and put women into fear. This man is a predator. Okay, this person's name is Eris Montana. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. I hope. Okay, person originally said he was being stalked and bothered by harassed by another gym member. Well, it was the other way around. He was causing fear and panic into women and girls. Causing indecent, committing the crime of indecent exposure. Amongst women and girls. Okay. That's a crime. This person does not belong in a locker room, a female's locker room of any kind. Any of us who are legitimately trans are not about to do that if we haven't had done all that we need to do to be able to fit into that particular space. Because those of us who are legitimate trans are not about to, we are not willing to put women and girls in fear and panic and fear for your safety. We're not gonna do that. Just know. That's why I do not believe this person is trans, even though this particular person had a legal name and gender change. And done on their identification. He's not trans. He's a predator, a sexual predator. Anything else is a lie. Because real transsexual people will not do that. We will not put women in fear and intimidation. We will not do that. Those of us who are real trans. Because those of us who are really transsexual, all we want to do is fit in to public spaces as if we were the opposite sex. We're that sex. We do not want to cause fear and discomfort in women and girls. This person, like the other person from Planet Fitness in Alaska, should need to be put in jail and put in general population in men's prisons and jails. And it be known why they were put there. Yeah, I'm a little stringent and hard on it. Yes, I am. Because it gives good people who are transsexual a bad name, an undeserved bad name. We have no desire to have that. That's why most of us are automatically transitioning to ourselves transsexuals. Because we want to do things the proper way, the right way. Okay, whether somebody agrees with what we're medically doing or not. We do not want to cause or inflict the idea of fear and harm onto people. Oh, God. And I hope that more places start doing this when things like this happen. And those of us who are in the transsexual community, we all need to be, behind up, calling it out. A bunch of us have calling stuff like this out because it's wrong. It is just pure wrong. Um, I don't know. I believe that there should be a law now, federal law enacted, and all 50 states have to follow when it comes to trans women in women's locker rooms, shower facilities, specifically shower facilities. Okay, you are not allowed in there unless you have had bottom surgery done. If you haven't had bottom surgery done, you are committing a federal crime. So that's what it is. It's a crime anyway. Exposing yourself to women and girls. If you're not a sexual predator, people are not sexual predators, don't be doing that. Period. And no story. Do not do that, especially if you haven't had the full course of surgeries. Whether you've had somebody's had their legal name and gender changed or not, I don't care. If you haven't had the bottom surgery and look appropriate, fully appropriate for being in that space, do not go in. You do not belong in there for any reason. Currently, right now, I haven't had bottom surgery done. I do not belong in those spaces. A restroom is a different story. I can close the door and use the toilet, wash my hands, and leave. Most people don't even know I'm trans, especially if they don't know me. So I'm putting in the effort to fit in. And I'm not going places where I don't fit in, doing things that I don't need to be doing, and places that I don't need to be into, doing things I don't need to be doing. I'm not going to do that. Women and girls deserve to feel and be safe in female spaces. This is just beginning to be. It's gone way beyond. The first time something like this has ever happened has gone way too far and way beyond acceptable. It is totally and completely unacceptable. Seriously, it really is. It's unacceptable. Those of you who haven't had the appropriate things done to be in those situations. I'm talking to the trans women who try to, for men who claim to be trans women, going into those spaces and exposing yourself to women and girls. You're committing a crime. You don't belong there. Especially if you ever had the surgery to fit in. I believe that needs to be a federal felony. That's what I believe. At the very least, a Class A felony. With that permanently put on the person's record. Those are just some of my thoughts. Some of my beliefs. So anyway, if y'all like this, please hit the like, leave a comment, and if you'd like to help, to help grow my channel, and it would be greatly appreciated. If you'd like to help donate, then donations can be made through Cash App at hashtag DenMotherAmanda. Capital DEN, no space, capital MOTHER, no space, capital A, and MANDA. And thank you, and y'all have a wonderful rest of the day. If nobody told you they love you today, I love you. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.